We are taking a look at NVIDIA stock here, and it's up about 2% today. This morning here, if you take a look at the SPY, it was very choppy here. We had moves up and down, up and down, up and down, and then now just having a potentially a green day here for Friday, April 11th, 2025. And so for NVIDIA at least, I do think we break above and end above 110 today. If I go ahead and go out into the daily chart, I'm just going to go ahead and reiterate some things I wanted to mention for NVIDIA stock. And it's that between $117 and $96. And again, this is in terms of a long-term investor, right? So personally, between $117 and $96, I think this is a really good entry point for NVIDIA stock. So if you are long-term investing into NVIDIA stock, I wouldn't be trying to find the bottom. If anything, I would just look for a range of entry. And for me personally, between $117 and $96 looks really considerably a good entry point for long-term here. So to be more specific, between 117 and 103, I wouldn't mind adding a position here for NVIDIA. If NVIDIA does drop down below 103 again, that's where I'll look to add a bigger position, especially down here at $86. I didn't manage to buy it at 86. Of course, that's the bottom here, so it's hard to predict the bottom, but I saw that $88 was where I was looking at it during that time, and I did purchase NVIDIA here at $88 for just about 15 shares, and then back up here to the bounce of 102, I added about 15 more shares. And then here we are at 109. And again, I wouldn't mind adding here while it's below 117. I still think this is a really good entry point if you're a long-term investor. We're still ways below from our all-time high here at 153. And if you want to compare our current price here to the all-time high, it's going to be almost a 40% move on the stock price. And eventually, I do think NVIDIA is going to test its all-time high. So what we have now is really going to be a discount. And I just don't want to be like not buying and then seeing the price go up to 130 and 140 and wishing I bought the dip, right? So trying to avoid some of the noise out there in the market and the tariffs and news and all that, I really think 117 to $96 here is a really good dip opportunity for NVIDIA stock. So say you missed out on purchasing NVIDIA in general, this is the dip here. I think that is going to potentially reverse back up to 153 here. And I think avoiding the noise in the market sometimes will allow you to see and value also what dip opportunities may view as. So in my opinion here, between 117 and 96, that's where I'll be looking to buy. And if I did miss out this opportunity, I still wouldn't mind buying below 124. And I'll probably start to slow down my buying process as we approach 132 and 142. 132 and 142 going to be some resistances I would keep an eye out for, and we could potentially see some sideways movement before seeing this break above 142. The moment we break above 142 here during this year, and I do think this is going to occur during 2025, we will get this test towards 153, and I do believe that we're going to get some new all-time high prices during this year as well. And if you look on unusual whales, take this with a grain of salt, but we do have some analysts there and firms price targeting NVIDIA here between 168 all the way up to about 200. I saw some above $200 too as new price targets there. So definitely something to keep an eye out for. And then of course, one of our latest price targets on unusual whales, we got a price target of 140. So even from our current prices to about 140, that's still a 30% move on the stock price itself. And I think that's pretty considerable in terms of a 1-year price target. And I think that's pretty minimal as well. As for me personally, I do think the all-time high is going to be tested. So I'm pretty stoked about this dip. And if anything, I'm not looking to buy the bottom. I'll still look to continue to dollar cost average while it's between 117 and 96. Let me know what you are doing down below in the comments. And if you haven't yet, feel free to join our Discord. We got the links down below for Discord and Patreon in the description of the video, and also the QR code on the right here as well. If you are looking for live entries and exits, you can join the Patreon, as we do have a permanent discount promotion going on right now. It's a 90% off permanent discount, and we do share our live entries and exits on stocks and options. There's going to be multiple analysts, and that does include NVIDIA stock as well, okay? But that's totally optional. If you don't want to join the Patreon, you can also just join our Discord. It's free, and we have a dedicated chat section for NVIDIA stock as well, okay? Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video for NVIDIA. Also, if you're watching this on a Friday, hope you guys have a great weekend.